Oh, whoops.
Your martial prowess and show of courage are a more vivid reenactment of my ancestors' feats that suit the modern aesthetic.
I killed them too fast to get to hear his voice lines.
Now, let's get down to business.
To defeat
As
the
we
Hun.
all know, time is but an illusion. Time may flow line by line, page by page, or frame by frame, but usually it flows in the form of springs and gears.
And that clockwork key you have in your hand can turn back time and make the past reappear.
Well, actually, my view is that the illusion of time is more of a problem of consciousness. Gears power the body, while the body is the vessel of the conscious mind. But the mind cannot understand the dimension of time, so we experience instead an endless continuum of moments as the pinion of now turns along the rack of ages.
I did not expect a philosophy lecture today when I started up Genshin.
I'm getting flashbacks to when I was delivering packages to the Sumeru Academia.
A teacher once asked Albizzi what his greatest fear was, and he replied, dragons. Boberano was asked the same question. He replied, time, and repeated the argument we just heard.
Fair
The
enough.
teacher then turned to Cape and posed the same question. He replied, Boberano.
The manuscript that tells the truth of the historical record, the blueprint
funny.
to all of creation, the work of the
Also
great
fair.
mage themselves. It can be found at the beginning of the gear rack, and on the very first page of the book.
Paimon didn't follow all that, but basically, you're just saying that we need to put the key in and turn it all the way back?
Exactly. It is said that in the beginning, the goddess of creation took the goddess of fate's manuscript as a blueprint, placed it under the goddess of prophecy's starry realm, and generated the world from a few magic arrays. So in a few moments, when the great clockwork key turns the local time here back to the very beginning, we will restore the magic arrays back to their original configurations.
Hold on, isn't stealing part of the blueprint of creation a little dangerous? Also, how are we supposed to know the original configurations of the magic arrays?
Also, I got rid
the
of those,
general
so
shapes of the configurations.
there's
have been
nothing to steal.
Passed down over the ages. They now form the family crests of each of our clans. So you'll just need to reference my family crest and join the dots accordingly.
Shape of Valor. What am I looking at? It's like a Z with a tail.
To address your other concern, when the house has already been built, do you really think that taking away the construction crew and blueprint will cause it to collapse?
The Traveler Marquis prepares to insert the great clockwork key into the nearby keyhole.
Oh, that's what that is. Operate. Yes. Recall how... Oh. Are there only... View the shape of valor. Yeah, I saw. Oh, give it a whack. Oh. Got it. Okay, come here. Come here.
I guess we should start here?
I'm starting from where I started from.
Behold, the sacred writings that record the truth of... No, wait. That have shaped the truth of history. Gather round and let us bear witness.
I have to read again. Goddess's Manuscript 1. Brave Francois mounted the haystack, picked up a fork, and planted it tines down atop the mountain of grass. Behind him was a large, bright moon. Okay. Good for him. He shouted out the names of everyone in the village. The village chief was first to be named, and so frightened was he that he wished to climb up the haystack and stop Francois's mouth. Are you crazy? You're yelling so loudly the dragon might show up. You good for nothing. Have you not seen how the windmill everyone built has been destroyed by the dragon? And here you are, worrying if it'll return? Francois really would have loved to kick him off the haystack, but held back given that the chief, too, was worried for the villagers' safety. Francois saw that nigh all the villagers had arrived, and so he cleared his throat. Dear neighbors and kin, think you still that we must endure this? No, of course not. But we cannot do anything about the dragon, said the grocer. Who says so? Did I not leap onto its neck from the windmill blades, stepping on it twice? And did it not fall down and flee? Perhaps everyone worked so hard to build the mill that was destroyed, everyone's emotions became inflamed. Lifting their fists, they decided to take down the dragon. I don't know what these little blanks are for. But Francois lifted his own hands and calmed the crowd. Let us go home for today, everyone. Everyone's present lack of self-preservation is not bravery, but rather wrath. If we yet desire to face danger after calming ourselves, only then may we truthfully call our sentiment valor. So everyone went home. The next day, there were still many youngsters who wished to follow Francois to take on the wicked dragon. Who would have known that the valiant possesses the protection of the goddess's radiant charter? Encountering true valor, the dragon could neither spout fire nor slash with claws, and was forced to allow the other party to call pauses and switch personnel. And so, after several days and nights of fierce fighting, the wicked dragon could no longer bear it and chose to surrender. A.A. Okay.
Feast your eyes, rejoice, and cheer, for this is the unquestionable truth. Look at the signature. Nobody is capable of forging that.
A.A., those are the initials of the goddess who wrote this world. And she had to go by her middle initial in the grand scheme of things.
I don't believe it. So, all along, our histories have been false?
Don't lose heart, Albizzi. It does not follow from his is true that ours are false.
That might be the most bogus logic I've ever heard. But keep up the mental gymnastics, Boberano. Been waiting for that look of jealousy on your face my whole life, and I'm gonna savor it.
And yet, it seemed that this conundrum could indeed have more than one solution. Everyone agreed that there may be more than one truth. The party decided to visit the sacred sites of the other clans and see what their documents had to say.
Isn't a narrator supposed to remain detached and objective? It feels like you're forcing a narrative agenda on us here. Well, whatever. I'm in a good mood. Let's do it. The instructions say to repeat the process 3 times, and besides, I'm looking forward to watching you both be sorely disappointed.
Let's do my clan next. I'll lead the way.
We'll need the key again, right? Let me see if I can pull it out. Yoink!
All right, we continue. In the middle of town, it seems. Down this way.
The party finds no pedestal in which to place the great clockwork key, only a locked door.
Where's your clan's pedestal? Let me guess, you hid it away in advance to save yourself the embarrassment of having it exposed as a fake?
You done? Okay. Now, since my clan's main claim to fame is...
Misinformation, half-truths, and fabrication.
Ah, shut up, Cape.
Shut up, Cape.
I
swear,
like
if I
this
wind up dead
quest.
one day, the murderer was Boberano. Let those be my last words.
He did say Boverano was his worst fear.
My clan's claim to fame is that we outwitted the dragon of old and stole its treasure. Ergo, all articles of value that we own, including the pedestal for the clockwork key, lie behind that door.
What about all the piles of gold in front of that door? Are those not worth anything to you? If not, can I have them?
So, next step is open the door?
Almost. There's one step before that. The door is protected by a smart interrogation system. We have to answer its questions, and if we get them wrong, we will alert law enforcement.
Jeez. Well, do you at least know the answers?
The correction fluid of time has dyed white the pages of the Book of Wisdom. No, I don't know the answers. But worry not. I had a quick word with the
No, I
constabulary
don't.
in advance. They'll ignore the alarm if we get the questions wrong, so answer without fear.
Okay. And the police just listen to you? I mean, I guess it is your family's door, so if you want to answer wrong, that's your prerogative. There's no response from the door and nothing unusual about it. Knock on the door.
Question 1. Who is it?
It's me. Storm, Marquis, and her retinue.
The great yokai, Nekomata in boots.
And the trusty travel guide, Pixie! Travel guide. Trusty travel guide!
Question 2. By which virtue did the ancients defeat the dragon?
Valor. I've not been paying attention. You're like all about wisdom, right? Wisdom?
If this is the right answer, I swear I'll...
Correct!
I'm so good.
A barefaced lie. So low.
If it had been Capet's trial, the answer would have been strength and whatever.
Question 3. Which is more real? The fiction of the outside world, or the truth of this world?
Does it matter? Perhaps both are equally real?
Here. Who can be sure that the outside world isn't just a dream? And that when the dreamer wakes up, they won't just find themselves inside a novel?
Well, according to Scaramouche, the outside world is a lie, so...
There is no way to know, therefore both are equally real.
All correct. You may have the key pedestal.
I'm amazed I got that. Or all the answers were right.
Traveler
They're
Marquis,
opens.
you know what must be done. Please insert the great clockwork key.
Okay.
Oh, and this is my family crest.
Okay. It is a question mark. Got it. I've got it. Wait, were those can I have these? I want the treasure chests. I hate you. Fine, have the stupid key. Wait, what is happening?
Do we really need this one?
These are not in a line, and I do not like it. Okay, these three are the middle line. Okay. We're starting from here. Let me look at it one more time. This, like, layout is very confusing to me for some reason. They're spaced weird. Hello, Gray. Welcome to stream.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Okay. So there's... Why am I struggling so hard to, like, wrap my head around this? Okay. I think I see what's supposed to happen now. Maybe. What is that extra one there for? Why is there an extra one? You go here. You hate Anya? Why? That's so random. Okay, this extra one really messed with my mind for no reason. I hate this extra pedestal.
Now, let me see what...
Not actually. Spy Family did a crossover with Shadowverse. Oh, that's really random. And you tend to lose to Anya, as one does.
What elaborate fiction the Clan of Wisdom was able to conjure up.
If anyone's listening, I would like to submit these as my last words. I surrender. I'm the one who murdered Cappe.
And you just lost to her. That's unfortunate. Oh no, more reading. I was gonna say, because Anya's my favorite in Spy Family. I mean, they're all great, but I love Anya. I almost picked up the game that came out that was all about Anya.